Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2018 NFL Week 3 game highlight commentary. We start down in Miami where Derek Vehicle takes the snap looking towards the middle. He's got Jordy Nelson for the Oakland Raiders touchdown. That's a Gruden grinder right there, baby. Out to Baltimore we go where the Broncos offense refuses to be locked up because they've got a free man as Bryce Freeman goes into the end zone for the Denver touchdown. Meanwhile, in the nation's capital, Alex Agent Smith is giving the Packers defense the Hiroshima and Nagasaki treatment as he pulls a Harry S. Truman, throws a bomb over their heads, connects with Paul Richardson for the Washington Redskins touchdown. Out to Arizona we go. Sam Bradford takes the snap, runs a play action fake to David Johnson. He's going deep. He's got Ricky Seals-Jones, who's as wide open as a stomach of a shotgun wound. Touchdown Cardinals. Down in the Bayou, Drew Brees' Jesus fakes the toss to Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura, connects with Ted Occasional Handskin, who'd go into the end zone for a 4-yard New Orleans Saints touchdown. The Ravens open their Bibles to Ezra Dreadlocks 3 verses 7. The best scene in Avengers was the arrival of Thor. The Ravens trust in the power of Dreadlocks if they need the score, as Alex Collins would go into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Bills are in the Khmer zone, Rosetta Stone Armenian motherfucker, as Josh Allen would call on Blastoise, use HM08 dive. He'd go into the end zone for the Bills touchdown. Out in Kansas City, the end zone is looking like prey, and fortunately Kareem hunts as he goes in for the score. Joe Mixon may be injured, but Giovanni Bernard is following his lead because he treats the end zone much like Joe Mixon treats a girl in college. He punches it in for the 1-yard touchdown. In Wentz, Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Carson Wentz is back. He's no longer hurt. His first touchdown back is to Dallas Go Dirt for the score, and the Eagles are on the board. Back to Baltimore we go where Law and Order Case Keenum gives the ball to Emmanuel Sanders, and much like a 40-year-old virgin, ain't nobody touching him as he goes into the end zone for the Broncos touchdown. Out on the West Coast, we got a battle for Los Angeles as Todd, I'm heterosexual and I love girlies, would go into the end zone activating his dreadlock powers for a 1-yard Rams touchdown. Out to Seattle we go. Dak Prescott takes the snap looking to his left. The ball's gonna be ricocheted downward, but it's still intercepted by Earl Thomas, the last remaining member of the Legion of Boom. He's gonna return it all the way back to the 30-yard line and he's tackled. It don't matter because we got Dak, we got Zeke, we got Thorn Lee. We're not gonna turn it over again. Out in the Carolinas, watch out for the white running backs as Christian McCaffrey gets the handoff. He unplugs the controller of one Bengals defender and he's running away from the defense faster than Vontae Davis ran away from the stadium in Buffalo. First down, Carolina.
That's how a white man runs a football.
Back out to Minnesota we go where Josh Allen takes the snap. He'd find Jason Kroom, who's as wide open as a Kardashian's legs around a black man, for a Buffalo Bills touchdown. Back in Los Angeles, Philip Nile Rivers takes the snap, fakes the handoff to the dreadlock Melvin Gordon. He's going deep to Mike Williams, who opens his Bible to Haironical 17 verses 3. When you trust in the power of dreadlocks, there's no reason to frown. The dreadlocks can always lead to a spectacular touchdown. Touchdown Chargers. Down in Houston where black names matter, Saquon Barkley gets the handoff. Get your bitch ass off me. He stiffs arm a defender, goes into the end zone for a 15-yard Giants touchdown. The Carolina Crips are in the swoop zone as Cam Newton would go into the end zone with less effort than T Grizzly. Touchdown Panthers. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and the Falcons put up points like every day. Matt Ryan with the rock, the Saints can't guard me. First touchdown on the day, it's Calvin Ridley for the Falcons touchdown as he'd expose his right testicle all over the Saints defense. Watch out, there's a touchdown in the end zone. Give it to Kareem, he's gonna hunt. Touchdown Chiefs. Then Adrian, fuck out of here, Mark Ingram. I'm still on the field scoring touchdowns while you at home suspended. Peterson would go into the end zone to put another point on the board for the Redskins. Out in Arizona, the PhD graduate from Enron University in embezzlement, Sam Bradford, would find David Johnson for an Arizona touchdown. Out in Philly, Andrew Luck takes the snap. He'd find Ryan Grant in the back of the end zone, who submits his application for the 10 toes down challenge. Touchdown Colts. The Chargers defense must have been playing Legend of Zelda because they just lost Woods. Touchdown Rams. Down in Miami, Ryan Tannehill takes the snap. Faced with 3rd and 9, the Raiders defense, much like Madonna, time would stand still as Tannehill would find Kenny Stills for a 34-yard touchdown. Josh Allen goes overhead and scores again for the Buffalo Bills. It appears the nutsack is out and it's being rubbed on the Vikings. Vontae Davis says, hey, is it too late to come back and unretire? Wong says, Sanctum is unguarded. You must return and protect until Doctor Strange comes back with the time stone. Oh man, man. Think fast. Cam Newton takes the snap and he finds Devin, no female reporter gonna tell me how to run routes punches for the touchdown. When playing Yu-Gi-Oh, trusting the power of the heart and the cards, no matter if you have a shitty deck, as Jimmy G would find Kyle Juszczyk for the touchdown for the San Francisco 49ers. We head back out to Seattle. Russell Wilson takes the snap. He's looking towards the end zone. He's got Jaron blue, Jaron yellow, Jaron red, Jaron black, Jaron brown for the Seattle Seahawks touchdown. The Chiefs would waste little time looking to respond as Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He's looking to his east. He'd scramble to the west, scrambles back to the east. He'd find Chris Conley, whose route started on the west, but he ran to the east for the Kansas City Chiefs touchdown. The Android charges to punt the ball away, but damn it, Snorlax used block. It's blocked in the end zone by the Rams, recovered by the Rams for the special team touchdown. Andy Dalton takes the snap, hands it off. No, it was a genjutsu, caught the whole camera, and the Panthers defense connects with CJ Uzma for the Bengals touchdown. Alex Agent Smith takes the snap, looking over the middle. He connects with Jameis Louder with Crowder. Touchdown Redskins. Back out to Kansas City where Patrick Mahomes is laying down real estate on the 49ers defense as he'd find his man as wide open as a butthole at a bug plug convention. Touchdown Chiefs. The Chargers would open their Bibles to Genesis Dreadlocks 5 verses 17. When you step on the football field, there's one thing that can never be tamed. You trust in the power of dreadlocks, it can get your team back in the game. As Melvin Gordon would go into the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Back to Carolina we go. Cam Newton takes the snap, fakes the ball to the white man, throws it back to his left, and all you had to do was follow the damn blocks, CJ, as CJ Anderson goes into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown. Back to the nation's capital, Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. He's got a man wide open. Geronimo Allison might as well be Celine Dion because he's saying, I'm all by myself. Touchdown Packers. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and the Falcons put up points like every day. John Cena in the ring, you can't see me. Falcons touchdown, Calvin Ridley. His second touchdown on the day, and his left testicle is now released on the Saints defense. Up to Seattle we go. Russell Wilson takes the snap and thinks of his wife. He goes and buys her a 52-carat Tyler Lockett. Every kiss begins with K. Touchdown Seahawks. Down in Houston, the spirit of James Harden is strong as the Texans defense would continue to fail as Eli Manning would find his man over the middle for a 16-yard touchdown. Oh, good Lord Almighty, the Chiefs offense is beginning the necrophilia. Say it with me now. The 49ers defense may be dead, but they're still getting fucked as Patrick Mahomes would lay down more real estate in the end zone. Touchdown Chiefs. Meanwhile, in the nation's capital, Adrian, fuck out of here. Mark Ingram, you only been playing football on Madden because you suspended, but I'm out here playing real football, scoring my second touchdown on the day, my 102nd on my career. Peterson goes into the end zone for the Redskins. Down to Jacksonville where this game has had as much scoring as an orgy between nuns and monks. Ryan Suckup lines up for the field goal just before halftime and it's sailing wide to the right. I know a man whose field goals sail wide to the right. Daniel Carlson! I would rather do porn in bestiality than have you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down. To kick off the second half, we head out to Los Angeles. Jared Goff looking to go deep, and he's got a man who just turned into Toby Keith. It's Cooper Kupp. He filled the scoreboard up. He scored a touchdown. 53 yards. Touchdown Rams. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and the Falcons put up points like every day. Matt Ryan with the snap is scrambling, is looking sick. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. He's got the hat trick. Touchdown Falcons. Both testicles are now exposed. The full nutsack is being rubbed on the Saints defense as Calvin Ridley scores his third touchdown on the day. Benjamin Franklin's second grade classmate Adam Vinatieri lines up for the 35-yard field goal. He kicks it through the uprights and it's good for the Colts. Jimmy G, won't you score touchdowns for me, Jimmy? Your team is down, they're losing, but you threw the ball over the middle to Marquise Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers. The Ravens may be playing some bucking Broncos, but they've got a buck of their own as Javorius Buck Allen goes into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. We head out to LA where most people would like to hit the beach on 4th and 2. Phillip Nile Rivers trusting the power of dreadlocks, and the game is never out of reach as he'd find Mike Williams in the end zone for the score. The Packers are in the Lala zone, Rosetta Stone Bengali motherfucker. As Aaron Rodgers takes the snap, he'd find Devontae Adams activating his dreadlock powers to cut the Packers deficit it to 2 scores. Think fast. Buck Allen would get the handoff as the up back, and he'd go into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown on the day. Just look at the celebration. Fuck the Broncos. Fuck the Broncos. Fuck the Broncos. Fuck the Broncos. The score would remain the same, and the Baltimore Ravens would go on to win the game 27-14. Back to Arizona we go, where the Chicago Ursarangs murder every bird Pokemon every time. Jordan Howard would fight his way into the end zone for the Bears touchdown. Back to Hotlanta we go. Drew Brees takes the snap. The pocket is collapsing, but he says, fuck your pass rush. Steps up in the middle. He connects with Meredith, who splits in the middle of the Falcons defense. Goes into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Back in the Carolinas, release the ball, white man. Cam Newton keeps the glory for himself. Dials voicemail and calls his own number. Goes into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown. Back in Los Angeles, the Chargers defense still hasn't turned off their N64 because they get lost in the woods yet again. Robert Woods goes into the end zone for a Rams touchdown. In Miami, John Gruden is no Pete Carroll because they run the ball on the 1-yard line as Derek Vehicle hands the ball to Marshawn Beast Mode Lynch, who activates his dreadlock powers, goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Yeah, baby, that's a Gruden grinder right there, baby. Nothing beats a Gruden grinder. Back in Carolina, Andy Dalton takes the snap, rolling to his left. He launches the ball into the end zone. It's going to be caught by Tyler Boyd for a 27-yard touchdown, but IO, did this help the Bengals come back and win? Hell no! In Kansas City, Alfred, I would love to play the role of Batman's butler, but my last name's not Pennyworth Morris, would go into the end zone for a San Francisco 49er touchdown. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not! Down in Miami, the Dolphins looking to take their receipt to the sperm bank because they're looking for a comeback, as Jakeem Grant would get the jet sweep toss and go into the end zone for an 18-yard touchdown. That's a nice lead you got there, Gruden. It'd be a shame if you blew it. It'd be a shame if you weren't a Gruden grinder yourself. Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and the Falcons put up points like every day. Matt Ryan with the snap. Tevin Coleman on the right. He scored another touchdown. They got the lead back right. Meanwhile, in Seattle, Russell Wilson takes the snap, facing 2nd and goal, hands the ball to Chris Carson, who puts on a condom and penetrates the hole of the Dallas defense. Touchdown, Seahawks. Out in Arizona, Sam Bradford takes the snap. There's no way to stop the attack of one Khalil Mack as he forces Bradford to have Butterfingers. Fumbles on the play. It's recovered by the Bears. You see that, Gruden? That's a Gruden grinder right there. That's a real Gruden grinder. Right back to Seattle we go. Dak Prescott takes the snap, hands it over to Zeke Elliott. He's breaking out to the outside, but he's got Butterfingers. Fumbles on the play. It's recovered by the Seattle Seahawks. God damn it, son of a bitch. But the Saints not playing games. They wasted little time. Drew Brees is Jesus to Zachary Line to give the Saints the lead. Out in Houston, the Texans open their Bibles to dreadlock Proverbs 4 verses 12. With your back against the wall, you must never retreat. Trust in the power of dreadlocks. They'll be victorious even in defeat. As Deshaun Watson would connect with Will Fuller for a touchdown. Down in Miami, it appears the Uchiha clan has become the offense for the Miami Dolphins as they run a little bit of trickery and catch the Oakland Raiders in a genjutsu. As Jakeem Grant would catch a touchdown pass from Albert Wilson for 52 yards, and the Raiders no longer have the lead. John Gruden, what happened to the Gruden grinders? Because the Dolphins is grinding up your defense. The Cowboys in a period-colored zone. Dak Prescott gives the ball to Tavon Austin, and he finds his way into the end zone for the Dallas Cowboys touchdown. Here we come. We them boys. We got Dak. We got Zeke. We gonna win the game. Then we going to the Super Bowl. Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and the Falcons put up points like every day. Matt Ryan going right. He not playing with you. Who the hell on the Saints was supposed to guard Mohamed Sanu? Touchdown Falcons. The 5th pass from Matt Ryan today, and they would go for 2 and convert. Back to Seattle we go. Dak Prescott takes a snap, throws the ball over the middle, but their hands are just for decoration. It's tipped into the air. It's intercepted by Earl Thomas again. The Cowboys are gonna lose. Wow, it don't matter. It's only 2 games we lost on the season. We still gonna go 14-2. Why? Because we got Dak, we got Zeke, we got Sean Lee, we got Tavon Austin, Jason Garrett, Jerry Jones, Sean Lee again, because 2 Sean Lee better than 1. You heard that from Skip Bayless. It don't matter, because we gonna win the games. After this game, then we go into the Super Bowl. Why? Because we them boys. In Pennsylvania, the Eagles don't have to worry about getting lost because they've got Smallwoods, as Wendell Smallwood would go into the end zone to give the Eagles the lead. In Minnesota, Kirk family member would take the snap and he would find Kyle Rudolph, the red zone reindeer, for a Vikings touchdown. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. Down to Miami we go. Ryan Tannehill takes the snap. He pitches the ball to Albert Wilson, who cuts it up on the left side of the field, and he's off to the races. He's running away from the Raiders defense like the Kardashians run away from a white cock. He high-fives Jakeem Grant, goes into the end zone for the Dolphins score. The Raiders have not only blown the lead, but they've blown the game. Looks like I need some more Gruden grinders. Down in Houston, Eli, I'm the 4th best football player in my family. Manning would connect with Sterling. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. To give the Giants a 27-15 lead. Down in Atlanta, 1:27 left to go. Game on the line. Drew Brees' Jesus takes the snap. Looking towards the end zone, moves to his left. While rolling, turns into a Hitman top. Use rapid spin. Get your bitch ass off me, and goes into the end zone to tie up the game. Game on the line, 4th and 3 in Philadelphia. Andrew Luck takes the snap. He's gonna be hit from behind. Damn it, Sandtrue, use sand attack. Oh no, he couldn't escape. He's slamming the ball in the ground in frustration. The Colts are gonna lose for the 2nd time in 3 games. The Eagles stand on the goal line. Down in Houston, where black names matter, faced with 4th and goal, 10 seconds left on the clock. Deshaun Watson takes the snap, rolling to his right, steps up in the pocket, rolling back to his left, finds Lamar Miller for the Texans touchdown. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. Out in Jacksonville, the Titans have a 9-6 lead. Blake Bortles looking to make a hook and ladder, but turns out this game is not in Tennessee. There will be no Music City Miracle. As the Titans recover the ball, the game will be over for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 9-6, the Titans win. In overtime, the Saints had the ball for over 7 minutes. Drew Brees puts the entire team on his back and says, "Oh, and the Saints go marching into the end zone," goes over the heads of the linemen, pokes the ball over, and wins the game for the Saints. The Falcons blow the lead again for the Vikings, Texans, Packers, 49ers, Raiders, Colts, Jaguars, Bengals, Broncos, Falcons, Chargers, and Cardinals. Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. What's on?
You big dummy! Nancy! Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick!
Yes, maman. Quoi?